Welcome in, Barbie. Built like an onion. Welcome in. Magali, welcome in. I'm still trying to get comfortable here. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in. Welcome in. Magali, how's everything in Central California? Barbie, I love it. Tomorrow, Barbie, we're going to. Hey, Maria, welcome in. Tomorrow, I'm going to my mom's, and I'm going to get there early. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got it. Just came back from getting it done. Oh, is it chilly over there, Magali? Hey, you all, welcome in. So tomorrow I'm going to have turkey at my mom's. My brother, my sister-in-law, my sister, and a couple of relatives are coming over. So I'm going to go get there early tomorrow at 10 because I'm going to help her cook because she's got her progressive COPD. So she needs help moving things around. So we're going to have turkey and ham. Super excited about that. Very traditional. Welcome in, Maryland, to YouTube. Mm-hmm. Hey, Marcy, welcome in. Upper Michigan is getting 2 feet of snow. When are you guys getting that, Marcy? That sounds really nice, especially for Thanksgiving. That sounds real cozy, too. I definitely, Maria. How about yourselves? What is everybody doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? It's a Wednesday, Project Wednesday, but it's also... No, Marilyn, I don't play Roblox. Over the weekend. Oh, over the weekend. Oh, good. Well, at least Thursday and Friday it'll be nice and clear. Going to my sister's house. She hosts Thanksgiving. Oh, how fun, Maria. And does she have kids as well? Chiquita, welcome in. We haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Oh, good. So it's a big family. Very nice. That's exciting. Welcome to those of you on YouTube. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. 10 minutes after the hour. This is a children's literature story hour. I am a author of my own children's book, Joe E. King and the Fragile Figurine. So we just kind of hang out and read. I'm also streaming on YouTube as well. Oh, Maria, I tried to get a glimpse of it. I definitely will try tomorrow because I'm going to be up early tomorrow. It's so much fun. I think it was like 3 years ago I was in New York during Thanksgiving and I got to see the parade. I think it was the one when Mariah Carey was on there. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I definitely try to catch it online. But that's good. I'm glad everybody's spending some time with family. Always putting my kids to sleep around. Oh yeah, yeah. Back to school. Back to school is always. Do the kids have the week off or just Thursday and Friday? We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the room to get filled. We're 10 minutes after the hour. Today we are making a turkey ornament. They have the week off. My oldest is with her dad and my youngest is asleep. Oh, very nice, Chiquita. That's really good. It's really nice that they give them the week off too. Magali, we're gonna have turkey and ham. I love ham for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love that seared ham with the honey glaze on top. And the burnt edges. I like burnt edges, honey glaze on top, and then syrup at the bottom to scoop it in. Yum! Mason, this is a professional website. Okay, this is not. If you want to go do those things, you gotta go do those things somewhere else, not here. Please. Thank you. Chiquita, yeah, we're doing, we've done a lot of our Wednesday ornaments already. Some very gorgeous ornaments. Today we're making for Thanksgiving, we're gonna be making our own turkey. This one came out a little wild. So everybody's gonna have an opportunity to decide how they want their turkey. I made mine a little bit extra. But she kind of sticks out though because she doesn't go with the color combination. Amanda Williams, welcome in and welcome back. Good to see everybody. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to our live, the one right before Thanksgiving. It is also Project Wednesday. For those of you who are just joining us, we are going to be making a turkey ornament. You guys are going to get a template that looks like this, and we're going to cut it out. And what you're going to do is you're going to either choose a glitter or a marker to color the turkey, and then we're going to cut it out. And you know, we love doing it up big time here. So we've got feathers. We have all different types of feathers. We got googly eyes, glitter. This one's a showgirl. She loves to be the show. She almost looks like a peacock, but I swear she is a turkey. We also have embellishments. So if you want to use embellishments to put on the tips here of the turkey, we will be able to do that as well. Alrighty, but before we start that, we're going to, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Oki, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. Let's go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal tonight is going to be 40K. And we've got these little, let's reset this goal here. We don't want that. Let's unpin that. Let's set up a new goal. Scoob, it is. It really is. It's ready to go up in flames. But we're very careful here. There's a big space between the tree. We've had our run-ins already, so we're pretty expert. We're experts at it now. All right, let's put in let's do some heart puffs. Let's do 50 of those. We love a good heart puff. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Victoria, how are you doing? Welcome back. I'm a volunteer firefighter. Yeah, if it goes up in flames, I'll let you know. Let's get our codes up to code here. Move this over here so it's not. Thank you so much for the double taps. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our stories today too. We got all new fresh titles. We went to the library. We got three big bundles of books. So we're able to be a little bit choosy. Let's read this one. Hey Siri, turn off. Oh, busy in the kitchen today? How many of you guys are prepping for tomorrow? I'm sure there's a lot of prepping. This one's called Bear's House of Books. We here at Live, we love good books. We love forest friends, a little chimney with a nice mantle. Chiquita, we're having peppermint tonight with lavender syrup and honey. And we will pour in a moment. Oki, you're prepping tonight? We love a good end page. We got a fox. We got some possums, some rabbits. Bear's House of Books. Once there lived 4 friends who loved stories. Every night at bedtime, they read the same worn-out storybook. The cover was scuffed and the pages were sticky, but they didn't mind one bit. It had been theirs since they were all very little. And here are the friends. You got a mouse friend, a possum, a fox, and a rabbit. They loved to read the same story all the time, so much so that the book was worn out. And they've got their little pictures here. Wouldn't it be nice, said Mouse one day at breakfast, to read a new book? A new book, cried Fox, but where would we get one? Maybe you dig them up like potatoes, said Hedgehog hopefully. I know, cried Rabbit. They fall from the sky like shooting stars. Let's go on a book hunt to find out, said Mouse. So they packed peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and set out on their adventure. So somebody finally spoke up. Mouse says one day, wouldn't it be nice to read a new book? He had to break the monotony. And so they all had ideas of where they would find a book. Do they fall from the sky? Do you dig them up? They all decided one day that they're going to go on an adventure to go find out where they can find new books. The friends searched the woods high and low. This is silly, grumbled Fox after a while. You just can't find books. Then what's that? Said Hedgehog, pointing at something red under a bush. It had thick pages, a big black title, and smelled exactly like a book, cheered Mouse. It's a book. So after they did go searching, and they did find a book here in this bush. Very interesting. It's a good dragon. And what a fantastic story it was, with a fire-breathing dragon for Rabbit and a happy ending for Hedgehog. That was magical, Hedgehog sighed. It's my new favorite story, declared Fox. So they got a winner. They happened to find a book underneath a bush that turned out that they all liked it. But Mouse saw something written inside. This book belongs to Bear the Twisted Oak, Thorny Lane, the other side of the woods. Keep your paws off. So they enjoyed it. They were going to take it, but they found out somebody owns it. Keep your paws off. Oh no, said Hedgehog. We had better return the book right away. Can't we keep it a little longer? Asked Rabbit. But deep down, the friends knew that they shouldn't. Okay. So they all have a good conscience. They really wanted to keep it, but they knew deep down somebody was missing it. It was a long, hot walk to Bear's house. When they got there, no one answered Rabbit's loud rat-tat-tat on the door, and the book wouldn't fit through the mailbox. Now what do we do? Huffed Fox. Look, an open window, squeaked Mouse. So they're going to go do the next best thing. They're going to go look for the owner. And they go to this big tree here. Got this cute little window here. And whoever the person that owns this tree house has a nice little garden here. Looks like they were there earlier, digging some dirt. Looks like they were going to dig some new daisies for that day. They've got their own little rose bush already here. It looks pretty lived in. The friends lifted up the heavy book to push it through the window. But Mouse forgot to let go and fell in after it. Bump, bump. Ouch, cried Mouse, landing on a huge pile of... So Mouse goes in through that open window. They're just going to deliver it. But Mouse ended up falling. Let's see what he finds. Books. They were everywhere. Thin books, thick books, funny books, sad books. Whole new worlds to hold in their hands. Look, Mouse beamed as she let her friends in. Wow, gasped Rabbit. So many adventures. And happy endings, cheered Hedgehog. Let's start reading, said Fox. So they got into that house and they found a world of treasures. Hey, Samantha, welcome in. Books. It's almost like Beauty from Beauty and the Beast when she gets to the castle and he's got all those books, those gigantic walls of books. Many wonderful stories later, the friends heard a thump. What was that? Gasped Fox. It was getting closer. Thump, thump, and louder. Thump, thump, thump. Someone's coming, whispered Rabbit. Oh no, cried Hedgehog. This isn't our house, and these aren't our books. Quick, whispered Mouse. Hide. So they're having a time in this person's house. Who knows whose house it is? They're reading all the books. They even made themselves a little picnic. Their sandwiches. And then they hear the thump thumping and then they go and hide. Look at all their little faces. They're all worried. Bear clomped into the room. He sat down with a huff and reached for a book. Who left sticky paw prints on this cover, he grumbled. And a sandwich in the middle, he rumbled. Who's been reading my books? So it looks like Bear came home from a nice day of shopping. He wanted to relax by reading a book, but ended up finding peanut butter jelly sandwiches in between the book. Sticky sandwiches. We have, quavered four little voices. Who are you? Bellowed Bear, pulling back the curtain. And what are you doing here? We're very sorry, squeaked Mouse. We found this book in the woods and... That's mine, cried Bear. It's my favorite. It's our favorite too, said Rabbit. I like the end, Hedgehog whispered. I love happy endings. Grumbled Bear. I like happy endings too. So they were honest about what they were doing in there. They said that they wanted to return the book. Turns out Bear recognizes it, says it's his favorite. The four friends headed toward the door. We're really sorry, said Mouse. We have only one book at home. Wait, frowned Bear, only one book? He thought for a moment and then picked a storybook from the shelves. If you wash your sticky paws, you can stay and read with me. So Bear and his friends piled into an armchair and read the story together. They had so much fun that they read another and another until it was time to go home. Can we come back? Asked Rabbit. Said Bear. Then he smiled. I'd like that very much. So he realized that they only had one book. And so he invited them to read. Look at them all enjoying reading a book together. Doesn't that make you happy? So the friends came back the very next day. They even read Bear their own worn-out storybook. But that gave Bear a very good idea, because books are wonderful to read alone, but even better when they're shared. Aw. So they all came back. He's got Bear's library now at the top. You got some rules here. Bear's library rules. No sticky paws, no jelly sandwiches. That's fine. And so everybody's just kind of enjoying themselves. Yes, Princess, the East Coast key. The end. Bear's House of Books. A good way to start the live. A good way to start the live. We love books. We love all types of books. So again, you can't go wrong starting out the live with a book called Bear's House of Books. All right, in the comment section, let's see what everybody's thinking. I give that a 10. Definitely give that a 10. 10 out of 10 from where you joined, Samantha. It was a good one. Magali, you enjoyed that one too? Tonight we're drinking peppermint tea with a lavender and honey base. Somebody mentioned yesterday they were drinking, or they had drank peppermint tea, and I thought, that sounds really good. I know I had some peppermint tea in person. Hi, East Coast, I'm West Coast. It's only 7:10. Yes. Princess, that's why it's 7 o'clock here too, but we call this the East Coast feed since everybody in the East Coast is getting ready for bed. And then we do the 9 o'clock since that's when the West Coast goes to sleep. Really good. Really good. All right, let's go ahead and set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We're trying to get to 40K. Usually by the first book, a good indicator if we're going to get there is if we get 10K. By the end of the first book, it's a good indicator that we'll make our goal, but we're a little bit off, but that's okay. We have a minute to tap. Let's tap, 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 tap. Witwe, welcome in. All right. Okay, so first what we're going to do, we're going to look at the turkey template. First thing we're going to do is we're going to color in the face, the beak, and then the little thing here with marker. Caitlin Stevens, welcome in. And then we want to choose 2 colors for our turkey. Hey Siri, turn off. One of the colors is going to be the face and the little breast here. And then the feathers will be the second color. Caitlin Stevens, welcome in. So what 2 colors do we want to work with tonight? While you guys decide that, I'm going to get some, I'm going to get the scissors and the glue. Pink. Samantha, I joined late, but do we have lime green? Yeah, we have a lime green, a gold copper. Maria, is that gold and copper? A orange and a red. Okay, we have all the colors. Is there anybody who can do, Samantha, are you a moderator? Are you able to do a poll? Magali. Right, yeah. You can assist. Let's do orange, red, gold, copper tones. Okay, so orange, red, and gold, copper tones. Okay. Let me write this down. Red, gold, we could probably do maybe we do a solid color here, maybe red, and we could do okay, Samantha, that's okay if you can't do it, that's fine. Maybe we could do a red, gold, or red copper. Maybe a red copper. Red copper. And then make this the orange. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Let's do this. We're gonna do this a brown, and then let's make this the orange. Okay. Lots of colors to choose from. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go ahead and get a brown. We're gonna get a brown. Because orange and red and brown are good fall colors, good Thanksgiving colors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the marker and we're gonna fill in the circle. We're gonna cover over the eyes too because we're gonna end up putting googly eyes there. So let me circle. This Yeah, Princess, the best thing about these markers is the tip. The tip is really pointy. And so it gives you a really good, hey Christina, welcome in. Christina, we haven't seen you in a while. It gives you really good control of the marker. Especially when it comes to these angles. Because the angles, those are the really hard, yeah, I never shared mine in school. You shouldn't. It was the kids that didn't know how to use them were the ones you had to watch out for. So that's. So we filled that in. That's our little turkey face. I'm gonna soften some of this out here. Then we're gonna color the little beak orange and then this red. So it pops. We want our turkey to pop. Christina, how are you doing? How's the family doing? How's your Thanksgiving going? What are you gonna do for Thanksgiving? I think you said you're gonna spend it with your family. We color in that little beak. And then we're gonna get the red. Oh, you're not? Oh, okay. Your brother and your nieces and nephew, how are you gonna work that out? And there's our little tuft. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How's your Thanksgiving gonna go? All right. So we've got our little face finished with the little beak. Oh no, Christina. That's not good. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for some googly eyes, and we're gonna put the googly eyes here. I'm gonna look for some yellow ones because I think it'll be good. It'll go great with this pattern here. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Maria. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna find some. Okay, there. We found the googly eyes. I know my mom's. I'm very anxious about tomorrow. We have to see it come up. Maria, isn't that that's like the most difficult part about the holidays? Yeah, this year, my mom's 84, and I told you guys she's got progressive COPD, and she hasn't been doing too well. So every year I gotta think, this could be the last holiday. This could be the last time, so always yes, Maria. That's always a good thing. All right, so we're gonna take these little yellow googly eyes. Let me get the glue gun as well. Yeah, Princess, I agree. I know some of you have mentioned that parents haven't been around for a while for the holidays. My dad passed about, I would say it's been almost 10 years since he's passed. But it's gonna hit differently once my mom passes. And then the idea of not having parents, even at 52, still scares me a little, even though I'm, pretty much on my own. Scares me a little because of, it's gonna be, I was telling my friend this, that I'll be an orphan. Because I won't have any parents. I grew up, I was lucky enough to grow up with parents. And there's our little googly eyes for But even as an adult, when I think, yeah, the idea of being the eldest person, I know scares me, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little unnerving. It's definitely a little unnerving. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna color these, the little feet. We're gonna color those orange as well. So I'm trying to be present as possible. Because then it'll just be my brother, my sister, and me. And the idea of not having a parent around are still here, and I'm thankful for them. Isn't the best, yeah. Yeah, it's tough, Christina. Totally understand that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out the turkey. Because yesterday when I made the model, I realized it makes it that much easier to glitter and decorate. So what we're doing now is we're cutting it out. Have I watched ST yet? Remind me, Christina, ST. Oh, Stranger Things. No, I haven't. Have you? What have you thought? You know, I'm one of the people that complain a lot because of the fact that it took so long for them to come out that I've just kind of, and I've watched the seasons, but I've just kind of lost interest because it's so long. Did it start back in like 2018? How's it going? How long has it made any difference since the actors and actresses are older? Because that's one of the main issues that people were saying is that it's taken so long with the. Oh, you'll only watch one episode so far. I have to get around to watching it. This one's a little bit detailed to cut out. So it can take us a little bit longer. Usually a little bit longer than normal. Does everybody put up their tree already, or who hasn't? Who's planning on doing it this weekend? I noticed the Christmas tree lots around town are starting to put up the trees, selling the trees. My tree's been up since July. I love it so. Amber, UGC, you're gonna put yours? Oh, you don't have a tree, Christina? Whitney, you're gonna do yours this weekend? Christina, how is, I know that we had talked about when we did the time change, the darker, or the evenings get darker earlier, so how are you feeling about that? There was a huge tree lot by your work, Princess? Oh, nice. Oh, and it's snowing over there. Princess, did you put your tree up yet? All right, let me finish this chicken's foot, or the turkey's foot. A slacker. Okay, here is our cut turkey. Now we're gonna apply the orange breast here, tuft. We're gonna apply the orange tuft. Let me put some of these things in. Christina, no, it's tea. We're drinking a peppermint tea tonight with a lavender and honey base. Wine does sound good though. A chilled wine sounds really good. I love a good chilled white wine. Especially with fish. It's really good. Right, Whitney? That's some good stuff. All right, let me get a little organized here. We're gonna bring out the glue and the glitter. So we need to make sure that we are toning. Oh, does it? Maria, what is it called? I always forget what it's called. The gobble part. All right, let's look in our the stock room and see what we have. We do have an orange. Look at that shine. Isn't that going to be really pretty? I'm not spinning things in. Oh, Black Friday? Is that how you think of it, Christina, Black Friday, or is it the day after Thanksgiving? Guys, let me cut some of these parts that are still hanging out. Black Friday. All right, now we're gonna get some adhesive. Oh, the wattle. The wattle. We're gonna get some spray adhesive, and then we're gonna pour. This one we have, we're gonna spray. We're gonna try to keep as circular as we can so that we can stay within the lines. And then we're just gonna sprinkle. We're gonna season our turkey. Season it. Put on the seasonings. This is gonna be a really good color combination. Isn't it, Princess? Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna put a little bit extra on there. Let me get a paper so that we can dust it a little. We're gonna put the excess there. We want to coat it just a little bit more. And there, look at that shimmer. Isn't that glorious? Magali, we eat late, like 5, 6 o'clock. We got a little bit on his face, but that's okay. Look at that shimmer though. Oh yeah, Christina, you have somebody else do it for you. You can do it at a different angle and you see that pop. Yes, very shiny. Okay. All right, now let's fold this. We're gonna put the excess back in the container. They came out really good. Okay, now we're gonna do a copper. No, that's black. We're gonna do a copper and a red. Oh no. Yeah, a copper and a red. Hey, Slushy Beverage, welcome in. We've got this Christmas red. And we have this copper, which is going to be really good. It's going to be really good. I think we're not going to use the spray for this one, for this next part. I think we can actually use real glue. It's going to make it a little soapy, but we have to be careful with how we spread the glitter on those wings without getting them mixed together. So let me find. We have these little puffs too we can add if we like. All right. All right, so what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna take the glue and we're gonna start with a wing. Magali. Magali is part of the West Coast. So she can make suggestions. This is a little bit I need to uncap it. Magali, I love it. Let's go ahead and take this glue. There we go. And we're just gonna coat it. Since we're gonna do a color combination on this one, we're gonna use this glue. That way it doesn't affect the other one. And I think once we put in the glitter, it locks in the glue. So the glue's not gonna go anywhere. It might run a little, but it won't run into the next. Guys, look at how pretty that is. Look at that shimmer. Look at that shimmer. Okay. Your guys' turkey is gonna look super pretty. Now we're gonna take our Christmas red and dash it on the turkey. Dust it. Guys, look at how shimmery that's gonna be. Look at that shimmer. Your guys' turkey is gonna be really cute. Really cute. We could put embellishments at the top. We could dig out the embellishments and then we could put some embellishments at the top, the tip top of it. It's gonna be really pretty. Get the glitter. Season it. Make sure your turkey is seasoned. That's one thing we don't like is a bland tasting turkey. We want to make sure we have the proper seasonings. The proper seasonings. Angelic. Angelic. Guys, this is a turkey fit for the Macy's Day Parade. Maria, it's gonna come out really good. You guys pick really good choices. I think the First Noel is one of my favorite religious Christmas songs. Princess it is, huh? Hey, Team Emmerich, welcome in. Team Emmerich, are the kids in town? Always forget. I know some of them were going to college. Right? Let me get these pieces here. Guys, that's gonna be so pretty. Uh-oh. We're getting a little excited. That's okay though. That's okay. It's okay to get excited. Princess, I love it. We are not satisfied unless you can see it from the moon. If you can see it from the moon, we've done a heck of a job. Okay. Guys, glorious. It's gonna look really pretty tomorrow after it dries. A little wet. A little wet. It's fine. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some embellishments to put on. Isn't he cute? I got some something here. We have our little embellishment kit. We're gonna put a little embellishment on the tip of each wing. So what color should we do? We have some orange. I think we should stick with either an orange or a yellow. So we could do a yellow embellishment or an orange embellishment. Or this yellow. Or we could do a pattern. What do you guys think? An orange or a yellow? I'm thinking, I think we should do a pattern. So let's do a yellow. An orange. Any type of way? Orange. He's a little, he's a little, soggy. But let me show you guys what we have made so far. There is your turkey king. Look at how pretty that is. We love him. Let me get a clip. Didn't that come out good, Princess? Let me get a clip so we can clip it to the back. Okay, we're gonna take this little clip here. I'm gonna fire up the glue gun. Yes, the embellishment's always the best part. We're gonna take this little clip. I think what I'll do, we're gonna glue it to the back just like that. And there is your turkey delight. Glorious. A glorious, glitter-filled little guy. Now, we're gonna put it by the window. It's still a little warm here today, so we're gonna put it by the window so it'll dry a little bit quicker. And then hopefully by the West Coast, it'll be dry and we can put him up. But he will definitely be sitting high on the tree with the rest of his friends. Maybe we'll put him right here. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for the 17,000 likes. Really appreciate it. If you are on the East Coast and you're getting ready for bed, have yourself a good night. Although I know a lot of you are going to be staying up late because it is a holiday tomorrow. If you're going to be here for the West Coast feed, we're going to be back on again in 50 minutes, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock your time. If I don't see you guys, have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll be back on Sunday night when we get back into our routine of back to work Sunday night. Yes, everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody spends time with their family, and if not, find some friends or somewhere to spend that time with. Alrighty, friends, have yourselves a good night, and we will see you in a bit.